Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be giving you a book review of the one and only famous and most popular storybook, and this time not of Geronimo Stilton but of Roald Dahl. So Roald Dahl is the best author worldwide, and today I'm going to be telling you the story of Roald Dahl, that is Danny the Champion of the World. So before telling you the story of this storyline of this book, I'm going to be introducing and giving you some detail about the author. So, the author is Roald Dahl, and Roald Dahl was inspired ace fighter pilot, chocolate historian, and medical inventor. And he was also the author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, very famous, and Matilda and the BFG, and many more brilliant stories. And Roald Dahl remains the world's #1 storyteller. And I would also like to tell you that Quentin Blake was an illustrator who was Roald Dahl's favorite illustrator, and in 1980 he won the prestigious Kate Green Award. Quentin Blake won, and then in 1999 he became the first ever children's laureate, and in 2013 he was knighted for services to illustration. So he was when Roald Dahl was alive, he was Roald Dahl's favorite illustrator, and whenever Roald Dahl used to publish any books, he used to illustrate it from Quentin Blake only. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about the first and most main character in the storybook, who is Danny, and he narrates the story. Danny narrates the story about how he used to live when he was a child with his father in a gypsy caravan, and his father is a very exciting and most marvelous father any boy can ever have, and Danny loves his father very much because he remains to create new inventions. But the only person Danny and his father don't like is Mr. Hazel, who's a very rich and spoiled person, and he is a very arrogant and rude, and he always talks to his companions and all the people very rudely, and nobody likes him because Danny doesn't like him because when Danny was 9 years of age, he spoke 5 years, sorry, and 9 years, when Danny was 9 years of age, Mr. Victor Hazel came to Danny's father's petrol pump. So Danny's father owns a petrol pump, and that is how they earn their living. So to fill his car, and whatever it was, jeep or car, so he spoke to Danny very badly, in a very bad tone, also very rudely, because Danny asked him that his father was somewhere nearby. He was not in the petrol pump. So Danny told him that his father was not, he was nearby, and he would be coming in 5 to 10 minutes, till the time he can wait. So Mr. Victor Hazel spoke to him in a very bad tone and very badly. So that's why Danny and his father don't like him very much. So this was the introduction of the characters, and now let's move to the storyline. And I'm going to tell you something that is related to Mr. Victor Hazel only. So, like when Danny and his father were living life, and Danny used to go to school and then come home, and his mother had died when he was 5 years of age. So Danny's father took care of him 5 years onwards, and then they were living very happily and very excitingly. But what happens is, one day when Danny was sleeping, he gets up at 10 or 10:30. So when he gets up, he sees his father nowhere, and he gets very scared that where is his father, and then he moves out of the caravan and looks for his father everywhere nearby, but he was nowhere to be seen. So Danny waited for 15 to 20 minutes, and then his father returned. So Danny was filled with questions regarding that where was he and what was he doing at 10 in the night that day. So his father took him inside the caravan and told him that he used to go for poaching when Danny used to be asleep, and he used to go for poaching pheasants, and Danny was so upset and angry that his father was a thief. Then his father told him that it is not stealing, it's Danny father sentence of have you been doing it so yes mom died, and then every night you go out when I get to sleep, you go out for poaching. His father replied, no, it was the first time after your mother died. I used to not get time also when your mother died and you were very young, so today I started. And he apologized for his mistake, that he left Danny alone in the house, but Danny said that it's okay, you can go every night. So he said thanks, and then they both go to sleep. So after a few days, when Danny turns 9, his dad, Mr. Victor Hazel, had organized a big party for where every rich citizen of the countryside used to go, village side used to go and do poaching over there, shoot. And so Mr. Victor Hazel had troubled Danny's father very much. One time he digged a hole and Danny's father fell inside it, and then he did very bad things to him, so he was very angry with him, Mr. Victor Hazel. So Danny and his father concocted a daring plot that will give the old blue-faced baboon Victor Hazel the greatest shock of his life, as long as they don't get caught. The surprise is that Danny and his father would shoot all the poachers, the pheasants and the birds that the poachers hunt. Poachers do poaching in them. They used to knock off the birds and pheasants, and they used to kill them. And yes, that is it. So he said that we'll knock off every pheasant, every single bird and pheasant in the forest, and then Mr. Victor Hazel will be red with embarrassment, and he'll feel very ashamed in front of all the guests, because he had organized a party and had promised them that he would do poaching. All the guests would also do poaching inside the party. So yes, this was a plan of this Danny and his father, and this is all what is in the storyline of the story. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So before bidding you adieu and saying goodbye, I would also like to let you see something very interesting about Roald Dahl. So this is it. So these are all of the books that Roald Dahl has published: Matilda, Mr. Fox, James and Charlie and the Great Glass Adventure, The Witches, Giraffe, The Belly and Me, Going Solo, Is Your Drought, Matilda, I told you, Magic Finger, Little Boy, The Boy, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The BFG, The Twins, The Enormous Crocodile, and this is it. And then that's the end of this video, the end of this book. You can see a last word that is invented by Roald Dahl himself, and that is swallow. That means to destroy something. So this was it. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and also comment down below if you have any questions related to this book or video. And now I would like to thank you all for watching my channel and liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. So yes, thanks for watching and goodbye until the next video. See you later.